Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I want to first and foremost apologize for not posting on Friday. I kind of got caught up in life and it got the best of me. I'll hopefully be back on schedule this week, so stay tuned for that. But for today, I'm deciding to do a short little kind of Q&A sort of situation, but more so like fun facts about me for any of my viewers who don't know me personally, because I know that some of you guys know me from like way back in my hometown. Others know me from college, others know me from like this area now, and I feel like I just want to kind of like close the gap in terms of feeling distant, because I know I just really jumped into YouTube without giving any proper introduction of myself and who I am. So yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into it, and hopefully you guys get to know a bit more about me and maybe some things you might resonate with that also resonate with me. So I promise when I get more serious about this, I'll definitely invest in a camera, but for now, we have to continue to use my old school little paper book. But for the first question, where was I born? I was born in El Centro, California. For people who don't know where that is, it's also known as the Imperial Valley. It's about an hour and a half away from San Diego, southeast of that, and then about 15 minutes from the border, depending how fast you're going. But some people have the misconception that when I tell them I'm from close to the border, they automatically think, oh, TJ. I'm like, no, that's actual Mexico. And they're like, oh, San Diego. I'm like, no, it's not San Diego quite. It's more to the side, closer to Arizona is how I try and describe it. But yeah, for the people who know, for the people who get it, get it. For the people who don't, they don't. Where do I currently live? I live in the Bay Area right now. I had to move out here for school because I originally thought it was going to be in person, but I think I played myself because we're still online, and that's okay because I would rather people be safe, including myself, than to be in a classroom, because I kind of like being online, but I don't know. I have like mixed feelings about it. I also want to socialize because I feel like it's really hard for my Zoom University people to socialize through a Zoom classroom or online classroom. How old am I? I'm 22 years old, going on 23 in the summer. What is my ethnicity and identity? I would identify as a non-binary Latina person. You guys do not speak Spanish. Latina is basically a gender-neutral term for anybody who defines as Latin origin. What is my education status? I got my bachelor's degree at UC San Diego in microbiology. Currently doing my master's here at San Jose State in medical product development management. Oh, and I'm also a first-year student, so I just started. I have one more year to go after this. What is my current career or my current job? I work as a clinical lab assistant. What is my aspiring career goal? I would say that I have a pretty big dream, and that is to be a CEO of my own clinical institute. And I specifically wanted to focus in on minority groups, making sure that the ethics are there, making sure that the trust is there between researchers and the public, making sure that things are affordable for people to have access to after we manufacture, you know, whatever therapeutics that we decide to focus on. And I'm hoping that I can do it like broad range. I know most clinical institutes just kind of like gauge into like one type of like subject, whether it's, you know, heart disease or cancer studies or diabetes studies. And I feel like I just want to have a broad range because I don't want to limit myself. I know that there's people who have several underlying diseases, and I don't want to be the clinic that's just going to be for one thing only. But who knows? I understand that it's going to be a very long process, a very difficult process, but whenever it happens, because I'm saying it's going to happen, then hopefully I have the right skills and assets and knowledge to get myself there, or to make this dream truly become a reality. Favorite color? My favorite color is blue. And I'm not sure what type of blue it is because I'm in between like royal blue and like ocean blue, but I'm not sure what type of blue it is. I know it's a darker blue. Like when I think the word blue or the color blue, that's the blue I think about, if that makes any sense. Favorite food? For the people who know me from high school, I used to be called Pizza Queen, and that was because I brought pizza every Friday. And I also had a YouTube channel in high school that specifically centered around me making pizzas in my kitchen at home. And it was the time of my life, and I would go back to it, but sadly we're rebranding. But who knows, maybe I'll throw in something here and there. But yeah, pizza is still my favorite food. I don't eat it as often anymore because now I'm lactose intolerant after going vegan and not eating dairy for 2 years. kind of sucks and I'm sad, but cheese does really hurt my stomach, so I try to do vegan pizzas, which honestly they're not as good as real pizza. I'm just gonna say it. Favorite holiday? Christmas. I like Christmas. I think it's a personal preference for me because I've always had a good experience with it. It has nothing to do with the gifts. I don't think it has anything to do with the family gatherings and stuff or the food. I just genuinely like the feeling around Christmas time because it feels very happy to me, warm, even though it's cold. Christmas music, I think, is my favorite part. I love Christmas music. I'm so sorry to people who hate Christmas. Sorry if I disrespected you. I do like Halloween. I feel like most people who don't like Christmas are fans of Halloween too. And I do like Halloween also, don't get me wrong. But if I were to prioritize it, it'd be Christmas. And then probably Halloween. Favorite movie? My answer has never changed for the past 6 years. It's still been Kung Fu Panda, the original, not the second one, the first one. Do I have any pets? Yes, it's Deo. This is my child, Deo. She's very sweaty right now. But she used to be very antisocial. When I got her, she was 3 months old and very feral because she lived in a garage with her other siblings and her mother. And she hated people, and she would scratch anybody who came close to her, and she would run away from anybody who tried to like touch her. And look at her now. She's come a long way. I'm very proud of her. She's gonna be 2 next month actually, so I'm very surprised. I've almost had her for 2 years and doing so well. Oh, the funny thing is I actually used to be very severely allergic to cats, and I lived with the babysitter through elementary who had 13 cats at the time, and I was suffering. I was also asthmatic, so I couldn't breathe like any of those days, but it was okay because I loved cats and I still do. And if you guys understand immunology, I think from constantly being exposed to Deo and her allergens, I am no longer allergic. Well, not 100%, but like 80% of me does not react anymore. It's only on rare days. My relationship status, I'm taken as fuck. Don't even try. I'm very happy in my relationship, and that's all you have to know. Things I look forward to.
One hour later.
I don't really look forward to a lot in life. That sounds depressing, but it's true. I'm just not a person who likes to kind of get my expectations too high. I like to like just expect for what is already planned. But I don't like to expect the unexpected in a sense, as in get my hopes up. But currently, I mean, I'm excited to finish my master's. That's already in the works. Hopefully I'll be done in a year. Kind of excited to go back to San Diego. I miss my family, I miss my friends, I miss the atmosphere of just SoCal in itself. I don't mind the Bay Area, it's different in good and bad ways. But I don't think I fit in here, if I'm being quite honest. I don't think it's a terrible experience. Had it been terrible, I would not currently still be here. I would have moved back immediately. But I like it. It's cool, but it does take you out of place. I always try to remember my roots, where I come from, because out here, Silicon Valley, it feels very rich. And I'm just gonna tell y'all that. And I feel very poor. But it's okay. We'll get there. But other than that, that wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed the fun facts about me, please give it a like. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see next. And please subscribe so you get those notifications on Mondays and Fridays for when I post, since I don't have really like set posting times. If you guys also have not checked out any of my other uploads, please go check them out. I will see you guys in the next video. Please take care, stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane, stay well.